What did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again.
Yo, what's up everyone? You're watching Stormy Show on Smoke TV. Just replying to the comment from Sleek29. Why I left Butchery? Why did I stop being a butcher? Well, don't get me wrong, I do love Butchery, man. Thank you for your comment, by the way. I do love Butchery a lot. I do miss waking up early hours in the mornings and going in there and you know, doing the old butchery side of things. It's like, to me it's like an art form, but yeah, why did I leave it? So basically I've been working in the meat industry since I was 16 years old, and I started off at the Mad Butcher. And I don't know if you've seen, like, on the news and stuff, the Mad Butcher, a lot of them got shut down, and I've been going through a lot. Whilst I was also worked at other companies and stuff as well. I worked at Aussie Butcher, the main ones, and I also worked at Service Foods, but the main butchery I ever worked at was the Mad Butcher, and I've been laid off so many times. Basically, long story short, you know, I was working at Mad Butcher Botany, and then, but years ago I got fired from that job, but they did give me a second chance. So I went back to the Mad Butcher in Chapel Road, that's in Botany, and which is in East Auckland. So if you don't know where that is, it's in East Auckland, New Zealand. And basically they ended up closing down, and that was the first time I was ever made redundant, and it was a real sucky feeling, you know. And then I went from there, and then I started working at the Mad Butcher in Glen Innes, which is another butchery in East Auckland. So from Chapel Road to Glen Innes, I was working part-time and basically doing strawberry picking as well. And then I went from there, then I went to work for Manukau. So I didn't really enjoy working in GI. I guess me and my boss sort of had a little bit of a feud, but it wasn't that bad. And so I ended up transferring to Manukau. I got me a full-time job there, and then which was like the main office, and then they shut down, and I was just basically like back and forth. So I left the Mad Butcher, and so basically I'm trying not to make this too long, but I ended up working, after I left the Mad Butcher, I did a lot of other jobs like labouring and stuff. And if I think back, that's when I went to Aussie Butcher, and things didn't work out at Aussie Butcher, and I think I did go back. Oh, I think I've got it. It's like such a long story. Like, basically, a lot of the places I was working at was getting shut down, so I really wanted to get an apprenticeship, but I wasn't able to get one for so many years. It took me like years and years to even get an apprenticeship, and I finally did. And I was working for I went to Skills for Work. I was doing a course for them. So yeah, I was working at Service Foods when I was at Skills for Work. And well, when I was doing my apprenticeship, I had to get my logbook signed, and my boss, he just never signed off my logbook. So I ended up going back to the Mad Butcher, and it's a whole long story. and I wasn't able to get my certificate in the end, so I wanted to be a butcher, like basically like that's what the career I wanted, and I do really love butchery. And that was at the last thing for me at the Mad Butcher, and I think I've explained it in a video before, but you probably missed that video, but it's all good. So I'll explain it to you now for you. So my boss was getting married, and then the course was like I had a deadline to get my logbook signed off, and he was going to sign it off for me, and I was going to get my certificate and everything. And if you watch my movie, you see I actually went to the graduation, and then basically what was in the envelope was just my credits that I got for NCEA. And unfortunately it didn't work out in the end, and I worked so hard, and I know I had my ups and downs and stuff, but I wasn't able to get all that done in time, and I got quite sick, like and I wasn't able to get to work, so they didn't pay me. So basically I kind of was screwed, you know, in the end. So, and a lot of it was what was going on in my life. Thought I was I knew this girl for a long time, and was running around with her, and she kind of, I'm not saying it's her fault, it's my own fault basically, and I ruined it because I was getting drunk all the time and stuff, and yeah, that kind of screwed up. So that's why I moved to Riverhead in the end, and I left the job there and I moved to Riverhead, and was doing strawberry picking, and basically I ended up coming back to moving into my mate's house here. And this is a hard story to tell, by the way. It's like really hard for me to tell the story, but I'll do it for you, it's all good. And yeah, so when I was doing strawberry picking again, and they were like ripping me off in that, it was ridiculous. I wasn't getting paid like I was only getting paid like 200 a week, if that. Some weeks I was only getting 125 a week, and they expected me to pay rent as well. And I was doing so many hours, and I was getting paid less hours than I actually worked, you know. So my mate's like, nah man, just come move in here, look for a job. Then I did find me a job at Prime Meats, and I was working there for a little bit. And then yet again, bang, they had to shut up the shop. They had to shut down the shop because they weren't making any money, so they couldn't afford to keep me on. And they closed down the shop, and I think they tried to do just only deliveries online, but I'm not too sure what's happening with that company. So because I wasn't that experienced as a butcher, they decided to let me go, and they couldn't afford to keep me on. So yeah, so yep, that was it, and that was the last job I was at being a butcher. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna give it a go and try to change my career. So I decided that I'm gonna keep my options open. And another thing I've always been keen to do because when I was 16, my dad actually got me the application for the Mad Butcher, but I wanted to be a painter as well. That was one of the things I wanted to do. I used to do like tagging back in the day, but my mate, he was a professional graffiti artist, and I used to help him paint the walls for him. So paint the walls, and then paint over like the ugly graffiti, and then he'll do like a mean ass piece, like one of my old mates from school, piece which is like a mural. He'll do like a beautiful mural. And yeah, so that's why I wanted to get into painting, because I really enjoyed that. I could have gone back into butchery. It would have been cool. Could have started a whole new apprenticeship, or like finished off my apprenticeship, but we'll see what happens, you know. Maybe I won't enjoy the commercial painting after the 3 months, you know, and then we'll see what happens. And basically, you know, that's like, you know, it in a nutshell. So yeah, that's why I left Butchery. Like I say, I really do love it. Really do love Butchery. I'll probably keep my skills and try to keep up my skills. I want to start making biltong and stuff, which is like beef jerky. It's like South African beef jerky. Similar but very different, and I prefer biltong, to be honest. Don't tell the Americans. It's all good. Yeah, I really love biltong because I'm South African. So if you didn't know that, I was born in South Africa and I moved to New Zealand when I was a little kid. But yeah, I still, you know, I obviously love my country and that. So yeah, yeah, painting will be cool. It's gonna be like, I reckon I'll actually enjoy it. I know it's dangerous, but you know, Butchery is dangerous too. I actually cut my finger on the bandsaw, and nearly cut my thumb off once when I forgot to put my mesh glove on. So yeah, so basically Butchery, like, you know, it's it actually is a hard trade. Like it's hard work, and I do love hard work. So that's just me. I love working hard, and I hate sitting at home, to be honest. Like, it's nice, you know, like, to have a break, and I guess I've had like a mean break. So, but I think probably in a week or two I'll be getting into my commercial painting. But yeah, anyways, like, thank you very much for that comment. Yes, I really appreciate that. It's good to let people know. I think I have explained it in the video before, but you must have missed it. But that's cool, you know, like, but I'll let you know, so you know. And yeah, so yeah, like, things are looking up. So I want to thank you guys so much. Thank you for your comment, bro. Sleek29, thank you very much for your comment. And also the other bro, sorry, I can't remember your YouTube name, but yeah, thanks for your comment. He's actually a beat maker, if anyone didn't know that, which is, he makes some pretty mean beats. The beat, The Days, is actually one of his beats, and I'll definitely, when I got the money, I'll look at buying some beats so I can make some songs for my album. So but like, yeah, I also like going on beat size too. There's actually some nice beats on there too, but the bro makes some mean ass beats. So yeah, anyways, that's pretty much it. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Can you please share this, share my videos, get the word out, Smug TV, hashtag Smug TV, whatever, let people know. I also want to let you know, if you don't know, you can actually even check me out on Spotify. I'm on Deezer, Apple Music, and also have an Instagram, Facebook. I've got X now, whatever it's called, which was Twitter. I've got that too. So I try Reddit, but I don't really like Reddit, to be honest. I don't really post anything on Reddit. So, but yeah, it's Smuglord, SMOOGLORD. And thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. And also, arrivederci, tot ziens, hasta la vista, baby, and the kia kaha, stay strong!